Howdy gamers, and welcome back to another episode of the Ironman series. And this time around, I'm getting something amazing. The double surge ability. Yeah, it's exactly how it sounds. I will get a second surge cooldown, meaning I can zoom around the game, and it's super fun and actually really crucial for certain methods. In order to get this thing, I need to go and do the Anachronia agility course. It has varying level requirements, but to get the most out of it, I need to get 85 agility. Thankfully, I can boost from 80, so that is the goal. And right now, my best training method, by far, is the Wilderness course with the Demonic Skull. If you have the Skull on, every level past 50, I get a 4% increase to my XP. So my agility rates will get increasingly faster until we get to 80. As long as I plop myself down here, avoid some PKers, this should not take very long. I know this course can get upwards of 100,000 XP an hour, so not going to be the worst. That was a very successful pit. I got 12,000 XP. Already been a month, so it's time to do our monthlies. And I just finished my second Troll Invasion because I had a reset ticket. And this is perfect because it's getting me 80 Herblore. That is insane. We've gotten this far on this skill with making pretty much minimal potions. It's all about keeping consistent with my Jack of Trades and all that sort, but 80 Herblore is a huge milestone because it unlocks two of the best quests in the game. The Light Within is a godsend for skilling in the late game, and River of Blood is the premier quest for Ironman. Without getting too much into it, I cannot wait to do those. We still have to go do my god statues and the oyster. I'm pretty excited for the oyster though because we can actually open it this time. But I may as well mention my audio might be kind of weird. I hope it's okay because, funnily enough, I don't have power in my bedroom. So we moved to a new apartment a couple weeks back, and last night the power just shut off, and every other room was okay. Just my room is just not getting any electricity at all. So, so I currently have my setup downstairs in the living room by the kitchen. Right when I press record. Right when I press record, you do that. Nice. Well, you just did. My stomach killing me. I hate you. It's been a little bit longer. We can now get the Tier 2 Hunter Lodge. That's nice. I'm glad that we have 70 hunters so we can do that. Not going to get much use out of this yet, but it'll make Big Game Hunter significantly better because it'll make it so the creatures take a lot longer to catch me. 4 extra ticks. And I'm going to switch my workers so we can get this one done as quickly as possible. Considering we're going to be going to this course soon, I want to get that extra 2% agility XP. 65 construction. And I think I got like 20,000 prayer. Inching our way towards 70. I mean, it's just less teaks I got to do before we can move on to Mahoganies. And now for the most interesting monthly, the Giant Oyster. Now I can open it for an assortment of clue items. I'm pretty sure the reward scales with your total level, so the higher total I have, the better loot, I suppose. But I know you can get some pretty cool stuff in here, so let's check it out. Alright, that is very sad. I'm really excited. We actually found my first use for Stone Spirits. So I have about 150 Iron Stone Spirits from Giant Mole. After the Mining Smithing rework, they added these items instead of dropping ores, and what they do is every time you mine an ore of the given type, they give you an extra one. So it effectively doubles your ore collecting. So why am I mining iron ore all of a sudden? I'm wearing the summoning outfit, so you can kind of see where this is going. But I want to do a very quick summoning excursion to get to this level. 52. That is the Spirit Terror Bird. I've mentioned it before. With me doing raids, having a Beast of Burden, which stores extra items for you, is going to be crucial, having extra food. And it's kind of a double whammy. I want to also hit level 50 so I can use medium diary lamps on summoning. I'm going to be making these iron ore into bars, and then going and making some iron minotaur pouches with blue charms. Might be smart to save them, but honestly, there's like not any good pouches I can make at this level for any of the other tiers, and I have so many blues from Elite Dungeons, so it's only like 80 pouches. 48 summoning. Now, as I said, the reason I did this is so I can use diary lamps on summoning, because I want to go do the easy and medium wilderness diaries. I was going to do this really early into the account for some free herblore because they're super good. For some reason, the wilderness diaries give lamps that are just so much higher than any other diary, and it's a pretty easy set of requirements. That's the last task for the easy diary. Ooh, my first Barrows item, Varric's Helm. And let me show you something pretty interesting. So let me wear this. Bam. That's a hard task. On my last Ironman, to finish this task, you legitimately needed a full set of Barrows equipment. And I went so freaking dry. If you guys remember that series back in the day, I was like 629 to finish a set. It was awful. So at some point, they changed it to where you no longer need a full set. I'm not really sure why they did that. I'm kind of mixed about it because, like, I feel like you should still need the full set. I don't know. To me, it's a little weird, but that'll make the hard Mauritanias significantly easier. Oh, thank God it's grown. Damn. The first one I planted died. So that was cool. And then I made another trip here, and it wasn't done. So it was an adventure getting this. But that is the first bloodweed patch collected. Let's make the potions quickly before we get inevitably PK'd. There we go. Luck potion. Medium tasks are done. And in the meantime, we may as well also make a camouflage potion, which is for the hard diaries. There we go. The Wilderness Sword 2. So it has a lot of benefits. Like, it has a few teleports here. Unlimited teleports to Edgeville. Kind of convenient. It is closer than the lodestone. But in terms of, like, passive benefits, I don't know why the hell I didn't do this at the start of the video. While wearing this sword, I get a 5% experience increase at the Wilderness course. I already hit 67. We've already done a little bit of agility there, a couple hours. So, thank God I noticed. I would be kicking myself if I didn't have this. Further, let's go through the lamps. Like I said, I can use the easy ones on summoning, and that should get me to 50. And then we should be able to use these lamps on some... Oh. Oh, shit, you need 52. I had 52 in my head, right? But then at some point I looked at Spirit Terror Birds, which were also 52, I think. So I kind of lost that in translation and still thought the medium lamps for 50. So, okay, we got to go do a couple runs of summoning, not a big deal. And then we can use these lamps. 52 summoning. They're 40k each, so we're just getting a free 80,000, putting us up to 57. So easy. Lovely. We got another item from Barrows, Torag's Plate Body. 68 agility. Shout out to this guy doing agility with me. Finally got around to finishing Call of the Ancestors quest. Yeah, we're going to be doing another raid, hopefully at reset. So we're all good. I got my Spirit Terror Birds unlocked, and we get to reroll 3 times. I'm already questing, so I thought, might as well do the Hand in the Sand quest. And yeah, I should have done this a while ago, because I can go and talk to Bert every day and get 84 buckets of sand sent to my bank. Now, don't get me wrong, Molten Glass is not the meta in this game for crafting, but it is still very useful for invention. The glass items do give pretty good components. And I've already been buying the seaweed every day from Arhein in Catherby. Got a double agent and opened the clue for a double fortunate. Black Helm, H4, and another Highwayman mask. Could not get better than that. The dig site complete. Before I leave, I'm going to talk to Terry again, and I should be able to get a codex. So this one's kind of interesting. It gives me 4 new combat abilities, the 3 tendrils for each of the styles, and then the Ice Asylum HP ability. Tendril abilities, I remember back in the day, were really, really good. I don't really know where they fit in the meta nowadays, but they're really cool. Smoke Tendrils, which is the mage one, does massive damage. 115% to 575. That's a huge number. Over 6 seconds in 4 hits. So it is a bleed. But the catch is it damages you at the same time. I'm not really sure if they're used in current rotations. I haven't seen many people using tendrils, but hey, it's good to have them locked. Regardless, though, the real prize of doing this quest right now is I have access to the empty throne room through this door, north of the dig site. Now, hear me out. I have a lot to edit right now, but I still want to get some agility progress, so that's why I unlocked this place. What you're going for is you want to do the empowered cycle, which this lasts around 40 seconds or something. So yeah, around 40-second AFK, just hopping between the different cycles. If I'm chilling here, I could definitely expect like 50, maybe 60,000 agility an hour. Definitely lower than the Wilderness course. But again, I need some AFK and I still want to get this done. Yet another raid. This time, okay, I was pet tanking, so at least I'm doing something. The chargers were just out of control. And I wasn't able to tank the pet and the chargers. So, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to blame myself on that one. Thankfully, we do have the reroll token. Here we go. All right, the first one we are going to reroll. Razorback gauntlets. Oh. Okay, that's a drop from Aerith. What the hell? Got a low amount of techie. Overall, that's a really kind of mad drop, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so they're melee gloves. I don't remember. They might have like a special effect. I'm not sure. They're tier 90 gloves. Okay. I wonder if that's useful. This is a big level. 70 agility. I unlock Ceridome and God Wars, and the shortcut in Taverley Dungeon. I am so tired of using the Dusty Key every time, so that is beautiful. And yeah, these bikes, not great. Like, they are good experience if you keep up with the empowered cycle, but man, if you get off a bicycle, it takes forever to go to the next one. I am spam clicking right now. There legitimately is like a 3, maybe 4 tick delay in between. So that's kind of frustrating. And yeah, not as AFK as I thought. Another thing that I get from 70 agility is the ability to make the tier 2 spa at the Anachronia base camp. And this puts the bonus agility XP gain on the island to 7% rather than 5. Yeah, I've been going pretty hard at swarm fishing lately. I am enjoying this so much. It is so chill. I love that the spot never moves. You can see that there's a huge assortment of fish here. I mean, we're at 1,000 rocktails, 1,000 manas, 1,000 cavefish. Now, I don't really know, like, this time spent. Is this worth it? Not really sure. I mean, we're up to 88 fishing, onwards to 89. Again, I think the main thing is the mana rays and the sailfish are going to be used for big game hunter, especially the sailfish. I need a lot of those. Of course, I will continue swarm fishing, but I think right now it might be smart to switch my AFK to something a little bit more productive, and that would be smithing. So if you guys remember, several episodes ago now, I AFK'd around 3,000 luminite and 3,000 runite ore, which banked me 70 smithing. The goal still stands, 80 smithing, 80 crafting. That'll be down the line. At least if I knock out 70 now, that big grind will be a bit easier. So let's just go through these bars. Finally, we got the first piece of the nimble outfit. Apparently from the pit, it's a 1 in 3 chance. Yo, back-to-back pieces. Let's go. Rex is so nice to me. I'm getting so many Zerka rings. I think this is number 3 or 4. One or the other. I'll have to check my bank, but we just finished another DK's Reaper. I obviously get way too many of these. You guys remember. This was the 20th Reaper in a row. 10 extra points, so got 22. I think we're very close to our first Hydrix. Next task is 26 Bandos. That is amazing. That is my first God Wars Reaper. Pretty excited about that one. Maybe we can snag one of the Bandos pieces. That would be really good for our melee. Today is a glorious day. I just got done with a session of agility. We hit 75, which means we have the Priff requirement, among a lot of other things. But yeah, we're still working on it. Going strong. But I just realized, guys, I don't know why I just kind of blanked, but we're at 4,700 reputation here in Mazcab. I first mentioned this a long time ago. This is the Gobi area, the place with the raids, and we've been working on the 5,000 reputation requirement since the beginning of the account, doing Nemiforest and such, and I totally forgot that I can do these one-time things for a ton of rep. And one of them is catch all of these creatures around the area. It requires 70 hunter. You gain 250 reputation. I only got 25 left. We got a hunter lamp as well for 15,000 XP. And the other one-time thing I can do gives 250 rep, which will be a little overboard, but I may as well just complete it. I have to find stone fragments around Mazcab and then put them on a statue. Find all the Mazcab stone fragments. You now have the ability to re-roll boss drops once per raid lockout and have gained as much reputation as you can. I am done with Gobi reputation completely. So that means I do not need to do Trinks tasks. I don't need to buy the tokens at the Traveling Merchant if I don't want to. And I don't have to do Nemiforest anymore. It's still decent farming and prayer. Like, I've gotten a lot of levels in each of them, honestly. But it's like, I don't need to come here. That is one less daily in my mind. And that's so helpful. I'm doing so many right now. Oh! That's wild. I just got a Bandos Tacits drop. And like 15 seconds ago, I got the defense pet. Defense pet into the Bandos Tacits in the same kill. Yo, Bandos Tacits are a really good upgrade. They are tier 70 power armor for melee, which means this will be my best legs for a good amount of time, because like the tier 80 and tier 85 armors are not the easiest things to get. So overall, this Reaper is paying off, man. I mean, new pet, new gear. We are living life right now. This is the defense pet. He's really tiny. I remember him being a bit bigger. Maybe I'm misremembering. Well, my Bando's luck is pretty good. I got the gloves. You've got to be memeing me. Another drop. Bando's War Shield. Okay, that is the tier 70 melee shield. Reaper task over. Man, that was so successful. Collect Durzag. Alright, so 1400 techie. Oh my. Alright, so we're going to reroll. Alright. That was definitely worse than what it was. In terms of techie, we're a third done with the 15,000. Once I get 15,000, I can just buy an ability. So that's convenient if I just don't get one for some reason. It's reset, so we did another Beastmaster. This one was way faster. 4 minutes. All right, we got to re-roll, even though that's a pretty good drop, into another worse one. That's just unlucky, dude. I'll take the 200 magic logs, but one day we'll get this ability. Finally. 80 agility. Took long enough. I was getting kind of tired of this course. I can make nearly 50 summer pies. Hopefully I don't burn too many. I don't actually have the level for them, but I can make cooking potions, which came out with the 120 Herblore update. But yeah, I will say, the Wilderness course is very fast. I was getting like more than 100,000 XP an hour. I think at this level, it's like 120 or more per hour. It's very, very fast. But yeah, it's a little tilting. Like every 15, 20 minutes, a PKer will just pop up. I don't know. In the entirety of this agility, I died once. So I'm convinced that RuneScape 3 PKers are brain dead, and not really surprised there. Oh, and I should mention, because I did record it, I only got 4 out of the 5 nimble pieces, which is kind of unfortunate. I went dry on the last piece. I think I've done like 6 or 7 pits in a row without getting a piece, and it is 1 in 3 on the wiki, so unfortunate. We'll just have to come back for this last piece eventually. Look at that XP drop. The first lap finished, and yeah, every successful completion of this course gives me 10 codex pages guaranteed, and I need 500. Occasionally, while on the course, I will also get some pages, and what perfect timing. Right now is the Roar of Osseous, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before when I was here the first time, but I will be getting an additional 25% XP, and I think it's 10% more pages for the next hour or so. 81 agility. So, in just one Roar, I got 107 pages. A 5th done already. Yo, that's huge. I just got the Totem of Treasure middle piece. You have a chance to get a few of the totem pieces while doing the Anachronia course, and this is the best one by far. The Totem of Treasure is amazing. If I have it active, it'll make it so that every clue that I do requires 1 less step, which is kind of nuts. That was a solid Reaper. 26 Zami kills. We did get 2 more drops. A ward and a Zami Spear. Unfortunately, both of them duplicates. But hey, I cannot complain. I can use these for components, especially the Spear. I think I did mention weapons are very nice because you can level them up pretty easily with Invention and disassemble them for even more components than normal. 83 Herblore. Penguins are always so generous. Here it is, finally. You find 10 codex pages, which puts me over 500. We're done. Alright, yeah, it's this lectern in the middle of Anachronia, and, yeah, you can either make the double escape or double surge codex. They're exactly how they sound. The escape one's not extremely useful, but, I mean, considering this course is meta pretty much all the way to 99, I will eventually make that. The other 2 are the tradable versions, which take more pages. Yeah, we're gonna make the double surge, make sure it's on surge, yes, alright, make. Nice, all of my hard work this episode goes in this dumb book. Alright, read. Unlock double search. Here we go. So, essentially how this works is now my surge has 2 independent cooldowns. So, I can use a surge, and now one of them is on cooldown, but I still have an extra one. So, if I use another one, they're both on cooldown, but like kind of separate, if that makes sense. So, most of the time you're going to have 2 up if you don't use them like super frequently. It's so convenient to have an extra surge. Speeds up so many different parts of the game that anything that has a lot of traveling, huge time save. Alright, so apparently there's this like anti-spam delay. I think I'm supposed to change it to 1 I think it's just so you don't, some people might want a delay between the surges for whatever reason. I don't know. We're going to do it to 1, so it's a 1 tick delay in between. I think it's not default 1, so if you do get that, make sure to do that. But yeah, we got up to 83 agility, and we're not that far away, so I'm just going to go finish it. Let's go get 84 agility. And if anything, Anachronia course is the perfect playground to practice and try out the double surge. All right, this is a nice straight shot. Here we go, double surge. Oh, it's so beautiful. I didn't expect to get it during the course, but 84 agility. Glad we knocked that out. So I honestly, it's been so long now. I don't even remember what agility we started this video, but what a journey. Definitely worth it. I'm glad we knocked out this extra level as well, because I think I've mentioned this like way in the past, but for mining, the stamina bar that you have is based on a combination of your mining level and your agility level. Every agility level is 1 stamina. So all these extra levels have given me a lot more AFK time for mining. It takes longer for my stamina bar to run out. Kind of paying myself forward with these levels. Anyway, I achieved what I set out to do, and I think this is a good time to stop. Next video, I'm doing something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I think it's honestly one of my best videos so far. So stay tuned for that. If you've been enjoying the series so far, drop a like, leave a comment. It really does mean a lot. And if you haven't yet, check out the live stream over on Twitch. I'm trying to be live more, so come over and say hi. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.